In this exercise, we'll learn how to scroll along in our level on our platformer game. I'm using a current file that I used on my double jump exercise, and I'll just hit preview here to show you. As a starting point, I'm going to use this existing file, and if I hit my space bar, I can jump. I can actually double jump. And if I line it up right, I can jump up. So what we need to do is we need to make the playing area larger than the screen size. So as I said, we're working on the iPad dimensions right now. Let's just go back to our scene tab, and under size, you can see currently we have 1024 by 768 pixels. Let's just double that, which is 2048 by 1536. Okay, so now as you can see with these scroll bars, I have a lot more of a playing area. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly go around and revise some of these barriers and floors. For example, let's just take this wall, move it over here, and extend it upwards. So that the wall and the floor surround the complete edge of the game. And I'll just start duplicating some of these elements, I guess. Actually, we'll extend that as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't scroll up when I go past, so I do need to use the scroll bars. Alright, so we'll just, again, create some other levels for it to move up on. I'm just using my Option key right now. And we'll bring one over here. Maybe I'll actually duplicate this as well. And we'll just put another barrier up here. Maybe a way out at the top. Anyway, you can make anything you want as far as a maze-like situation. And oftentimes it may require some fine-tuning to go along with the force of your jumps, but I think we're good to go here. Alright, so anyway, I've got an environment here. Now if I play this, I'll hit preview, you can see again I still don't have access. I can run off there and it's gone out of view. Even if I start jumping up here. It's not going to move my screen. So we need to make an adjustment. And basically how it works is that you set a camera to follow a specific actor, and it can only follow one actor. So of course it's going to be our hero. So let's go into our hero now. We'll double click on it, and I'll just collapse some of these rules that were previously set, and we'll add a new rule. And we'll just go down here, and it's called camera control, or control camera. And there's nothing really that you set on it. You just attach it to the specific actor, and that is the actor that the camera will follow. And it can only follow one actor per scene. So let's just hit preview now and let's see what that does. So if I'm moving along here, now it's finally following me along in the game. And I didn't set this up so well, but you can sort of see what happens. Now, I'd like to refine this a bit further. You notice that it takes almost getting to the very edge of the screen before the camera starts to follow, and we can actually control that a bit. So let me just show you how that works. We'll go back here, and up at the top of the screen you've got a little thing called camera mode, a little icon. Just click that, and what that does is it gives you handles, because let me explain to you when you're looking at the stage. This outer line is your screen size. In this case it's the iPad. but this inner line is actually the edge of the camera. So until the designated actor hits that edge, the camera is not going to move. So we can actually bring this edge right in, like this. You can actually grab these handles and affect the size, and the smaller the better, I guess, if you want it to be basically centered and be followed around. Let's just try that. So now our camera edge is there. So if our actor goes beyond any of these borders, the camera will start to move around the screen. We'll hit preview, and you saw it actually happened when it was dropping, and there we go. And that's a lot more pleasant and a lot more expected, I would think, too. So it's not too hard, actually. It's fairly simple. And you see and I'll just take a run for it here, and you can see how that kind of works. Okay, so that's how you can set up a camera following the main actor, and you can actually set the parameters of the camera by going back here and just clicking on the camera mode button and making adjustments to the edges. Now, just to let you know, the camera does snap to the actor. So if we go back here and grab the actor, and let's say I want to drag him just to the top as a starting point, maybe the top of my game, and hit preview, my game does start there, and the camera will snap to whatever that position is. So I can go over here and I can start to drop down, and boom, I'm on the bottom here, and I can go all around the game, of course, and the camera does follow me no matter where I go. So this is how you build a scrolling camera in GameSalad, and I'd like you to try this today as well.